everybody.
Hello.
So before let me just get this just right. Okay. All right, so everyone can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Before I begin, I would like to first express my deep and most heartfelt thanks and gratitude to all of you in attendance today. I'd like to also extend that thanks to the Commissioner, the Chief Disability Officer, and all the Parks Department. I wish to thank you all. We stand at a very real historical moment where there have been countless upon countless generations of neurodivergents who have been born and grown old, who did not have the privilege nor pleasure of experiencing a moment or a movement like the one currently taking place. For there have been generations who were born into a world who shunned them for thinking differently and experienced this their entire lives. For a moment like the one we are experiencing today, who have merely existed in their dreams. However, through perseverance, dreams can come true. And for those who dream for a moment like this, whether they are with us or not, I wish to extend my eternal gratitude. Folks, today is a day 4 years in the making. 4 years ago, I had a thought that people of vast diversity, have vast populations, should have visible representation. Every movement needs a symbol to rally behind, to stand behind, to symbolize not the struggle, but the triumph of a people. A symbol that will be attention-grabbing and unapologetically so. One that symbolizes absolute strength. One that was born amongst said people, created by and for said people, to symbolize the eradication of all the negative stigmas that have for far too long unjustly plagued said people. For I want to publicly state this for the first time, that when I came up with the idea for the Neurodiversity Strength flag back in 2021, it was impartially a design for a battle flag. For I will state what I've heard that many have felt in private, that the entirety of the neurodivergent population is indeed at war. We are at war with the stigmas. The stigma spread falsities about us. It is the stigma that has infected the mind of that employer who turned you down. It is the stigma who has affected the mind of the individuals who reject you on that date after you disclose that you are neurodivergent. It is the stigma that infected the mind of that bully who now pokes fun of you for your difference. For the longest time, we stood on as our enemy attacked us. I understand this is not an easy thing to discuss, so I will gladly do it here for you. We were attacked because we were placed in a vulnerable position. It's called divide and conquer. For we had no symbol to unite us as one. We, in many cases, were made to feel ashamed and not talk about the societal injustice that happened to us. This all changes right here and right now. For I want all of you who are with earshot of my voice to know that you have a symbol. We now have a unified calling card. For each time this flag is raised, each time it's on TV, each time it's posted on social media, it's a strike against those stigmas. At first, you may not notice a difference. Alas, as more and more flags are raised, as our symbol spreads, you will eventually notice a societal shift. This shift will lead to the days we all yearned for and dreamed of. The days when you disclose your difference to a potential employer, they understand you and even hire you. The days of when you can disclose on a date that you're neurodivergent and not immediately get rejected for it. The days when those who once bullied you contact you and apologize. This is a world we are actively working towards. Now, I can imagine a lot of you think that this is impossible. However, isn't that what society always says right before great change? They always claim that change is impossible until it happens, right? So with that, I invite you all to laugh at the word impossible, welcome the word possible, and together craft the realities of probable. Thank you all, and God bless, and may God bless this movement. Thank you.